Hello, it's good to have you with us again today. And as we look for that calmness that Christ brings to us, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about John Paul II wrote about the Eucharist, and he wrote an encyclical that was Ecclesia de Eucharistica. I'm not very good with all of these words, but it's about how the church is Eucharist. And he speaks about the Eucharist in such a beautiful way. Unlike any other sacrament, the mystery of communion is so perfect that it brings us to the heights of everything that is good. Think about everything that is good is really communion with Christ. It's the best of everything. Well, in these days that we're not all able to come to communion and come and receive the Eucharist, we have what also John Paul II writes about, spiritual communion. Communion with Christ in a holy way that brings not just holiness but hope. And he writes about how over the centuries what a great gift it was. What a great gift it was to so many saints who prayed prayers of holy communion, spiritual communion that kept them close to Christ. Well, remember, each day and all day long, I encourage you to continue to pray. Pray for each other, but also pray that Christ is in your heart and pray prayers of spiritual communion. Our saints for many centuries connected with God and Christ in such a beautiful way through prayers of spiritual communion. And so how beautiful it is that during this time of a virus that keeps us apart, Christ keeps us together and keeps us united to Him in holy communion with Christ, but also with one another.